A few years ago, Shailene Woodley was just an up-and-coming actress who was best known for her portrayal of Amy Juergens on the TV show The Secret Life of the American Teenager. In the last few years, however, thanks to numerous film roles in movies like The Fault in Our Stars and the Divergent franchise, she's now a bona fide star. Get to know her with these 10 things you probably didn't know about the actress. Breakthrough role. Her breakthrough role was in the 2011 film adaptation of the novel The Descendants. She starred alongside George Clooney as his troubled teenage daughter, Alexandra King. Her performance received positive reviews from critics. A.O. Scott from the New York Times wrote, "Miss Woodley gives one of the toughest, smartest, most credible adolescent performances in recent memory." She was diagnosed with scoliosis. When she was 15, Woodley was diagnosed with scoliosis, a medical condition that causes abnormal curvature of the spine. For 2 years, she wore a chest-to-hips plastic brace for 18 hours a day to straighten her spine, but she didn't let it get her down. Now, she jokes about it. She told Marie Claire, "It didn't faze me. I was like, some people have crooked teeth, some people have broken fingers, and I've got a back that has my initial on it." She was considered for the role of Katniss Everdeen. Woodley was considered for the role of Katniss Everdeen in the 2012 film adaptation of the book The Hunger Games. She told MTV, "Yeah, I definitely auditioned. It wasn't like a great audition, but I think that Jennifer Lawrence is perfect for that role. She's so strong as a woman, and one thing that I really love from her is that I love it when women live from their groin, just to say they own their woman power, and she totally does." Acting is her hobby. Woodley considers acting a hobby and doesn't want it to become a career. She said, "I fell into this business by accident. It wasn't something I ever aspired to be, an actress. It just happened. It has evolved into an insane passion, a creative outlet, but nothing more. It's my hobby, one of the ways I express myself as an artist, and the day it becomes a job, a career, I will quit." She went on extreme diet for a role. In her movie Adrift, Woodley stars alongside Sam Claflin while playing the part of Tammy Oldham, a real-life woman who was lost at sea with her husband for a total of 41 days. As one would imagine, being lost at sea with limited resources for food would result in a dramatic decrease in weight. And, sure enough, Woodley had to adjust her diet in order to show Tammy's physical changes while filming. She said, "I had to lose quite a bit of weight to portray this woman's journey being stuck at sea for 41 days, and Sam Claflin had to lose quite a bit of weight as well. He had no dinner for about 2 or 3 months. I had no dinner for 1 month and had a glass of wine before bed to kind of quiet down my hungry stomach and crash. And then for about 2 weeks towards the end of filming, I was eating 1 can of salmon, 2 egg yolks, and some steamed vegetables, and that was it. And that was gnarly." Vagabond. The Fault in Our Stars actress only wears secondhand clothing unless she is on the red carpet promoting a movie, and she has no permanent home and lives out a suitcase. She stays in hotels when she's on location, and when she's in LA, she couch surfs at her friends' places. She told The Telegraph, "I have a vagabond lifestyle." Young environmentalist. She has been an avid environmentalist since high school. She told Interview magazine, "I was an environmentalist in high school, or I guess, a self-proclaimed environmentalist, and I started reading about the food system in America and how it's owned by all of these corporations. I was on a quest to find out what healthy really meant because people were saying that veganism was healthy, or that the paleo diet was healthy, but I really had no idea. So I started researching indigenous people and what their lifestyles were like because I was fascinated by the fact that they could still run in their 80s and still had amazing muscular and nervous systems. Whereas in America now, by the time we get to our 30s, it's really hard for us to lose weight and maintain a healthy body and composition. So I just started adapting my lifestyle to that of indigenous people. And what I realized is that we're all indigenous creatures on this planet." KAITLYN Cooper. Shailene played KAITLYN Cooper during Season 1 of The OC, but her part was recast in Season 3, and she lost it to Willa Holland. In an interview with MoviePhone in 2011, she said, "I was 11, and I was on as a guest, reoccurring character, or whatever. My character went to boarding school, and when they decided to bring her back, they actually re-auditioned me to bring her back. But I didn't go through puberty until late. I was the 15-year-old who had no boobs. So at 11, I was like a little mouse child. I looked like an 8-year-old. So there was no weirdness when Willa Holland got it, because she was so obviously right for the role, and I was so obviously not." Family of shrinks. Her parents are both psychologists. Her mother was a middle school counselor, and her father, a formal school principal, is a family therapist. Even though her parents are divorced, her parents and their respective partners spend Christmas together with Woodley and her younger brother Tanner. She told Marie Claire, "We're like a big Greek family, but we're not Greek." She does not consider herself a feminist. Woodley has stated that she does not consider herself a feminist. She told Time that she was against the term feminist because she doesn't believe that men should have their power taken away. "I love men, and I think the idea of raise women to power, take the men away from the power, is never going to work out because you need balance. My biggest thing is really sisterhood more than feminism." Woodley questions how women can expect men to respect them when they can't seem to respect each other. She believes that focusing on supporting each other instead of sabotaging and hating each other will make a greater impact. Overall, she doesn't believe in being defined by a label and wants everyone to embrace one another regardless of what they believe.